instant DVD review. This is a big DVD week for us, man.
Well, yeah, it looks like it. We've got tons to review.
I got a full house. We're gonna make it real easy on you guys. There's a lot of DVDs out. There's a lot of DVDs that you should run away from. And so let's just start. Let's start with one of those, okay? So the first one we're talking about is Weapons.
Weapons, okay.
Weapons is Nick Cannon and 3 other guys, and
so what do you think about the movie, Steve?
and that's what the movie was just terrible. The acting was horrible. The cinematography was terrible. I'm pretty sure it was shot on somebody's.
So did you like it?
It was great.
Yeah, it was a fantastic movie.
So that's Weapons, okay? Right. And let's do one more real quick here.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Miracle at Santa Ana.
Hold those DVDs.
Yeah, Miracle at Santa Ana, guys.
Well, we already saw this movie in the theaters.
We hated the movie in the theater.
Yes.
There are no special features.
No.
And the biggest miracle about this movie is after it just bombed in the movie theater that somebody made it into a DVD.
Is that a miracle?
That is a miracle. And the other miracle too is there's quotes from these critics out there that it's like the best thing since Private Ryan, Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
Okay, lost our mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you want me to go to one of mine? Okay. Well, the first one I have on my list is an oldie but a goodie.
An oldie but a goodie?
High School Musical 3.
We just got that in. How's it an oldie but a goodie?
Oh, because there's been 3 of them.
Oh, there's been 3 of them.
That's right. High School Musical 3 is basically Beverly Hills 90210 with songs. What a lot of people, they consider basically it's the fame of the movie, genre and stuff like that. It's fun. It's sing along. It's what I mean. It's basically a musical.
And special features was like turning on the Disney Channel and just sitting back and let it take you away.
Oh, I believe that we were meant to be. It's like catching lightning.
Well, that's a 4 because kids want it. You have to buy it. You just have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I have another one for you now.
What's this one, Steve?
It's called America, the American Future by Simon Schramm.
I say Shama.
Shama. And if you're in the mood, guys, for a English guy to talk down to you.
Now remember, it is a documentary.
It is a BBC documentary. It's a 3-part documentary.
And what does it mean when it says BBC? BBC is the British Broadcasting Association.
That would be BBA.
I knew that. I was testing you. Communications.
Consonants. So this is basically an English guy that did this documentary. It's produced well, but the bottom line is you got this English guy that says, well, I've been in America for 20 years. And because of that, he thinks...
Was that German or was that American?
Yeah, that was kind of...
I've been in America for 20 years.
Okay, that was my rendition of Tom Cruise using a German accent.
Christian Valkyrie's in effect.
But as good. Here's the thing. Good concept. I didn't like the guy in the movie because he talks down to Americans through the whole thing, like how stupid we are.
The determination to move on, to engineer a profit out of dirt, be it a harvest, a ranch, or a city, is the urge that's made America the land of plenty. Understandably, not many people are going to stand up and say, stop. But some Americans have been brave enough to say, we have limits.
If we succumb to a dream world, then we'll wake up to a nightmare.
This is a much overlooked American tradition that is now more relevant than ever.
And how we think we can achieve anything, and I'm like, so it's terrible because he had all this good production value and ended up being a condescending bastard. What's next?
What's next is Blindness.
Blindness.
Okay, now Blindness is like it's like an independent film.
Yes,
and
with feature major big-time actors.
Yes, we actually Danny Glover was in this.
And
Julianne Moore with an S.
Yes.
Now here's the deal with this movie. It's a really interesting concept. You think it's
the idea
really cool.
is a good idea.
It's a good idea. It doesn't go anywhere.
In this movie, everybody in the world becomes blind, but instead of dark blindness, it's like having this bright, shining light in your eyes 24/7. Good idea for a movie.
It's a good idea. The problem is the movie gets going and it brings you in. Or they put these people in this asylum and they lock them away because they think they don't know what cure for it. Yeah, nobody else wants to get it.
They quarantine them.
They quarantine them. So basically, but they don't give them anything. They don't give them anything. They make them fend for their own food and stuff like that. So there's a lot of drama inside the asylum and stuff like that. The problem is it really doesn't get anywhere. Then all of a sudden they just kind of get out of nowhere, and then the guy's eyesight comes back at the end, and I guess
it was like watching an episode of Lost. You spend 2 hours watching it and nothing.
And you're still lost.
Happened. You're just like, huh?
Yeah, you're still lost.
Okay,
anyways, that's Blindness.
Okay, Madagascar 2.
Madagascar 2.
Now I like to move it, personally.
He likes to move it, move it.
She likes to move it, move it.
We like to move it.
Okay, this movie is really funny, guys. If you don't know what Madagascar is, you've lived under a rock. Some of my favorite parts on the special features here is Chris Rock and all the actors talking about and acting out their characters, because you can kind of, and the penguins in this thing are just hilarious. Great movie. Definitely 4 releases.
Okay.
Definitely 4 releases. So this is one
There you
where
go.
I'm gonna set that on. And now we got 2 that we actually really recommend you get.
Yeah,
Okay.
these are interesting. 2 completely, entirely different genres. Would you like me to go first?
You shall go first.
All right.
Yes.
Now this one is called Brideshead Revisited. Now, mind you, you guys probably wouldn't know about this. This is an actual best-selling novel, and it was also a TV show on the BBC. Now it's an English love story drama. Very beautiful landscapes to see. I mean, everything shot over there is wonderful, but the mansion is absolutely incredible.
Crazy.
A very interesting love story between 3, like a brother and a sister. The brother's gay, the sister's hot, and this guy kind of comes in, and he comes from nothing, and the parents.
And what year was this supposed to be done in?
This is like, you know, this is a period piece. All right, this is like, we're looking at like early 20s kind of thing.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
like 20s,
Okay.
30s,
Like a Great
40s
Gatsby kind of thing.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But it was a really nice story.
Okay.
And I do actually recommend it. This would the ladies would love this one, and guys, you know, I mean, it's a great love triangle kind of
well done movie.
Well done movie. I recommend it, and I'm a guy that really doesn't like this kind of stuff. So surprise, surprise.
You're giving that a 4?
Put it down gingerly.
Gingerly, okay. And lastly, Protege. Protege. Okay, guys, this is a movie. Okay, this movie is all done in Mandarin or Cantonese or some Chinese language that I don't understand, with English subtitles. And it's basically it's a story of this guy, undercover cop, that infiltrates a drug cartel. The bottom line is that the images were spectacular. The cinematography in this thing is right in line with, if you remember The Cell, how it was just visually phenomenal. This movie did the same thing, but with more real, sort of this ethereal type of stuff.
Right.
This one really kicked ass. And the funny thing, the only problem I had with this movie was...
What was it?
Well, there's one problem, is that on the special features, they got the main actors who speak perfect English talking about the movie. I'm like, dude, go in the studio and give us an English, you know, audio track. Come on.
But a lot of people do these kind of things because it gives it a more of an artsy feel, and it did win like it was nominated for 9 Hong Kong Film Award things.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they do that. I mean, you know, we're not even sure of the budget. You know, maybe they ran out of money. They couldn't get the actors in time to come back and do voiceovers. There's a lot of reasons why you do it, but a lot of times they do that to keep the originality of the film. Sometimes the director doesn't want to do that.
So once again, this is a great movie.
Action flick, right?
Action. It's action-ish, but it's more drama.
Suspense.
Just drama.
Oh.
Lots
Comedy?
of, not funny.
Huh. Just drama?
There's some drama in there.
Huh.
Yeah. So basically, pick up.
Yep.
You have kids. Got to get High School Musical.
Madagascar 2.
Madagascar 2. If you have a mind, get Protege.
Yeah, so you have to be able to read too.
You have to be able to read.
Yep.
English.
And if you're in the mood for a nice love story with a twist,
Yes.
Brideshead Revisited. Yes.
So anyhow, I'm Steve Sandless.
And I'm Bradley David.
And we'll see you after we watch the DVDs.
I guess we will.
Yes, we will. Thank you. Yeah, especially you guys over there. Yes, and you're going the wrong way. There's no door over there, Brad.